Joining us now is Reuben Reynold from the Boston Gay Men's Chorus. Thank you so much for joining us today, Reuben. It's so nice to have you. It's your 40th anniversary season, and you have a special show lined up in honor of Pride. What can you tell us about what you have planned?
Well, it's really quite wonderful for us. It's a show of all music of Disney reimagined through the eyes of gay and lesbian people. It's called Disney Pride in Concert, and it's the first time that Disney has ever partnered with a group outside to create a story that tells about our lives.
The performances shed some light on the experience of LGBTQ+ individuals. What will that look like?
Well, it's amazing. We started this during the lockdown. In fact, while we were all at home with COVID, we were just on the computers all the time writing this show and coming up with ideas. And one of the first things we did is I went to the chorus and said, would you please write me something about your experience as a gay or lesbian person within the community and your experience with the music of Disney? And I couldn't tell anybody what was going on. So I got back these incredible stories about experiences growing up, coming out, all told through the eyes and the lens of Disney. And we got to pick 6 of those stories. We combined them all into general themes. And they talk about what it's like to be gay or lesbian and come up and see these people on screen who have moved from the basic white bread America to a wide variety of people, beliefs, colors, and to see us represented on that screen and how that affects our lives. And we try to tell that story with this production.
And this show is for people of all ages. So what can people and families in the audience expect when they come to see it?
There's all kinds of stuff. There's really gorgeous moving music. There are costumes, or you should see Ursula the Sea. Oh, she's phenomenal. There are sing-alongs. I mean, bibbidi bobbidi boop. I mean, it's a sing-along is a scream. There are fun things. There's serious things. There are really heartwarming things that you thought, I never thought about that like that. And that's one of the things that we wanted to do more than anything, is for people to have a blast, but still leave thinking, I never thought about that like that. One of the things is It's a Small World, which you think of as going through the ride at Disney, and it says, and ain't da 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 da. And it's like an earbug. You get it in your head and you can't quit. But if you really think about the words, it's a small world after all, how true it is today. And our arranger, Chad Wyrick, set the first verse as the first thing the chorus sings a cappella because he thought the words were so important that he didn't want people concentrating on the fluffiness of the tune, but to really hear those words. And that's the kind of thing that makes this show special, is it makes you stop and think while you're having a blast.
It sounds like a lot of thought went into the details of the show. Can you talk a little bit more about the process of working on it and creating it?
Sure. I mean, we went to Disney. I went to Disney 30 years ago when I was in Kansas City with the Heartland Men's Chorus and said, we want to do some of your music. And they said, bye. They were a different company back then, and they have changed along with the rest of the world. And this time when we went to them, they said, sure, let's create something together that tells the story of gay and lesbian people through the eyes and music of Disney and through your eyes and your stories. And we've worked very hard with Disney to create and craft just the right message. And what it finally came down to is that message is simply telling the stories of our lives through the lens of Disney.
So it might be the 40th anniversary of the BGMC, but it's a special anniversary for you too this year. Congratulations. Happy 25th anniversary. You've seen many performances in your time with the chorus. In your opinion, what sets this show apart from the past performances?
This show is bigger. We've had so long to think about it, unfortunately, but fortunately at the same time. 250 singers, a 25-piece orchestra, dancers, and Disney has supplied us with all the film we need from all of the Disney movies. So you'll be seeing, while we're singing songs, iconic scenes from the movies projected overhead. It's a multi-sensory show. I mean, there are things flying in the aisles. It's lighting, it's music. It is honestly something for everybody. It's the biggest production we've ever done, and we've had 2 years to work on it. The first time we came back to rehearsals in February, after 2 years, we had to supply bling bags for the guys with their score, a Disney t-shirt, and everybody got a box of Kleenex because we were just so happy to be back together presenting this music.